This is the Westinghouse iGen5000 5000 peak watt super quiet portable inverter generator. And honestly, just looking at it, you can tell it's built for serious use. The overall design feels pretty modern, with its bold blue color and a tough, almost rugged shell. It's definitely more compact than some of the bulkier generators I've seen, and the wheels with the telescoping handle give off a vibe that's both sturdy and practical. You can see straight away, this is a product meant for someone who needs portable power without a lot of hassle. Let me talk about those first few moments. I'll be honest, I was a little nervous before unboxing it. Generators always seemed complicated to me, especially the setup part. And weighing in at about 119 pounds, I expected that moving it around would be a struggle. But when I tried rolling it using the handle and wheels, it was pretty manageable, even for someone like me who isn't exactly hitting the gym even every week. The telescoping handle pops out easily, and the wheels don't feel like they'll jam up on gravel or uneven ground. So if you worry about portability, I'd say don't stress too much. This model is designed with real users in mind. One thing I noticed right away as I set everything up: the instructions that Westinghouse includes are clear, precise, and actually meant for regular folks, not electricians. Everything from adding oil to hooking up the battery felt pretty straightforward. That's the sort of detail that takes a lot of the stress out of getting started. Whether you're just powering up your RV, prepping for a camping trip, or adding an emergency option for home outages. From my experience with this generator, I've found it to be reliable and actually easy to use on a daily basis. The electric start is probably one of the best key features, especially with the remote key fob. I tried starting it with the button, then with the remote, and both worked smoothly after making sure the battery was fully connected and charged. On my first day, the battery was a little low, so I had to use the traditional pull start. It's that cord you yank. I grumbled, but it fired up without much effort. Noise is always a concern for me when it comes to generators, especially if I'm camping or hanging out with family at night. The iGen5000 claims it runs at around 52 decibels, and I'll back that up. When I'm standing a few feet away, it's easy to hold a conversation without raising my voice, which seriously surprised me. Once you step about 15 or 20 feet back, it's quieter than most people running their lawnmowers. That super quiet operation is a real standout, especially if you're setting up at a campsite or want to keep the neighbors happy at home. I also found the LED display on the front panel super helpful. It rotates through info like remaining runtime, fuel level, voltage output, power use, and lifetime hours. For someone like me who likes to keep track of these things, but doesn't want to use an instruction manual every time, that's a big convenience. You always know when it's time to refuel or do maintenance. Power output is another point that really matters, and this generator shines there. With 5,000 peak watts and 3,900 running watts, I've been able to run my camper's AC, fridge, and charge laptops at the same time without any trouble. I even tested it on my small air conditioner at home during a quick power outage, and it held up great. There are plenty of outlets: 2 household plugs, a 30-amp RV-ready port, and USB for charging your phone or other electronics. The built-in TT30R outlet is especially handy if you're into RVing because it means no adapters and less fuss. Total harmonic distortion, or TD, is less than 3% on this model, which, simply put, means it produces clean power that won't mess up your sensitive electronics like phones or laptops. Fuel efficiency impressed me too. I got almost 18 hours of runtime on one 3.4-gallon tank that covered an overnight camping trip with a fan on, some lights, and plenty of charging. Westinghouse gives you an economy mode you can switch on after you're running at steady power. The engine will ramp down and save gas while keeping everything working just fine. It actually adjusts the speed to match the load, and I can say it helps keep the noise and fuel use down when you're not maxing out every outlet on the panel. Now, to be upfront, there are a couple of things to consider. The weight might still be a bit much for someone who needs to move it around alone all the time. Even though I managed, I wouldn't call it super light. And during my first setup, connecting the battery took a bit of fiddling, and I accidentally tried to start it with a low battery. So, definitely make sure you check those connections and charge up the battery before relying totally on the push button or remote starter. Still, the included toolkit, with a basic screwdriver and spark plug wrench, means you're covered for most minor adjustments, which is thoughtful. What stands out for me about the iGen5000? What makes it my quick review pick for both beginners and seasoned campers or homeowners are the real-world features that come together without overcomplicating things. I never felt like I needed a tech degree to operate it. The power output is more than enough for RVs and basic home backup. The fuel efficiency is real and not just a promise, and the noise level is low enough that you could use this just about anywhere you want some peace and quiet. Add to that the clean power, which is huge for protecting your electronics, and I've been able to relax about plugging in even my most expensive gear. I'd recommend this for anyone who's serious about camping, needs reliable emergency backup at home, or just wants a portable power source for tailgating or outdoor projects. It's perfect for families who need to charge multiple devices at once, or RV owners who want something compact but powerful enough for bigger appliances. If you're worried about setup, don't be. It's easier than you think. And the 3-year limited warranty gives that extra peace of mind if you're on the fence. In conclusion, the Westinghouse iGen5000 has made me feel much more confident about handling my own power needs, whether I'm traveling or dealing with a blackout. It's not too loud, doesn't burn through gas like some of the older models, and the features are clearly designed for real people, folks who want power without fuss. The setup process is very doable, and even if you're new to generators, you'll catch on quick. That's my honest, real-world take after plenty of hours with this machine. If you found this quick review helpful, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and drop a comment below if you have questions or your own experience with generators. Thank you for watching.